Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet two different kinds of donuts. One is just a stuffed one that's got little safety eyes on it and a little button mouth that's glued on. And then this one is a fidget. There is a little glass, little stone that you get from like a dollar store. You could probably buy them at Walmart. And it's in here and I can just slide it around and it's quiet. So let's get started on what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some little stones. I purchased these at the dollar store. Comes in a big bag like this. They're just called gems. They're for vases and things. And there's a clear one and a frosted one in my bag. And they both work well. The frosted one has a little more friction, but the glassy one just kind of glides in there. So it depends on what you want for your little fidget. And then for the little donut in front, I used these kinds of safety eyes that have the backs. And then I used the little button mouth it's actually a button for you to sew on, but I always glue it. And then your yarn, I'm using a Bernat Super and it is Dark Heather is the name of this one. And then for the top of the multicolored donut, I used this one, and it's called Papaya, and it's a red heart. And then for the purple, I used, it's a Walmart Mainstays, and the color is just purple. So we're gonna make this one. They're the exact same pattern. This one I just stopped one row short. So this one has one row wider, and the bead wouldn't fit in this one, but it'll fit in the big one. So I just stuffed the little one. I thought it was too cute, so that was what I did. So what you're gonna need is some yarn. So I'm gonna do the top multicolored one first, and you're also gonna need a crochet hook size H, a pair of scissors, tapestry needle, some hot glue, and glue sticks. So you're going to start with a slip knot, and it's the exact same pattern for the top and the bottom, and I tighten it on my crochet hook. And then I'm going to chain 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's my 10, and I'm going to slip stitch to the very first chain. So there's my slip stitch, and so it makes a little ring, and I chain 1, and I put a half double crochet in that same stitch. And in the next stitch I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in. So in the next stitch I'm just going to put 2 half double crochets. So I'm going to go around, and I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in every stitch around. Okay, so you have 20 half double crochets around, and then you're going to slip stitch to the beginning, and then I chain 1, and then this is round 2. I'm going to put a half double crochet in that same stitch, pull some more yarn here, and then this next stitch I'm going to put 1 half double crochet, and in the next one I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. So you're going to have 2, 1, 2, 1. So you're going to repeat that pattern all the way around. So I'm going to put 2 in this next stitch and then 1 in this following. I'm going to repeat that all the way around, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I've repeated that pattern, and then the last one I put 2 in just in case for information. And so that gives me a total of 30 half double crochets around. And I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. And this is where I stopped for this donut. So if you want to do this, this is where you stop, and you're just going to chain one, you're going to cut your working yarn, and then you're going to speed ahead to where I attach them, because the attachment is the exact same. So other than stuffing that you would need to stuff it, and not a lot of that because it's a little donut. But for this one, this is where I go ahead, and so I'm going to go to the next row, and I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that first stitch, and then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches without splitting yarn. So there's 2 in this one, and there's 1 half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet. And so this next one I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. And then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 2. And I'm just going to repeat that around. So I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I've completed that one around. And now I'm going to weave in my ends and come back. Okay, before you completed that third round for the purple one, you're just going to backtrack, and then you would just put your eyes in, just slide them in, and then you would just glue on your lips. But you'd have to make the back side too. So let's make to the back side now. So you're going to get whatever color you choose for the back side of the donut. I chose this light, it's called Dark Heather, but it's like a beige. And so I'd start exactly the same way I did the other. I start with a slip knot, and I tighten it on my crochet hook. And then I'm going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is my 10 chains, and I'm just going to slip stitch to the beginning. I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same stitch. And then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then 2 half double crochets in the next. So I'm just going to repeat that around just like I did. So it's the same on this as it is this. So I'm going to complete this round and come back. Okay, so I have my 20 half double crochets, and I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, and then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in that same stitch, and then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next, and 2 in the next. And so I'm just going to repeat that all the way around. And I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I have 30 half double crochets around there. And I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning. And then if you're making this donut, this is where you would stop, and you would chain 1, cut your working yarn, leaving a long tail to weave in around both of them together to attach. But since we're not making this donut, but you can, and then you would just glue on the mouth, and you put the safety eyes on before you attach the 2 pieces together, and then you would stuff it. So that's how you make this little donut. Now this one, we're going to go one more round around to make it the same size as this one. So I chain 1, put 1 half double crochet in that same stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So there's 2, and then there's 1, and then 1. And the next round I'm going to do 2 half double crochets. And then the next stitch I'm going to do 1 and 1 in the next. So it's just repeating that pattern all the way around. And make sure you pull your stitches tight enough where that stone's not going to fall through. So I'm going to complete this round and come back. So I have 40 stitches in this round, and I'm going to slip stitch to the beginning, and I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn, and I'm going to leave a length of a tail. And you do this for both of them, and I pull that through, so that's already knotted and all set, secure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to weave in this end on this one. This one already has the ends weaved in, and here's the knot for the end in the beginning. So I take my tapestry needle and I weave it in. Okay, so I have it weaved into this, and I have the other end weaved in, and I'm going to take the knot on this one and then the knot on this one, and I'm going to match them up. So I'm going to go in through the back of that one and underneath that one and pull it through, and then I'm going to go down the next one, and I'm going through both of those 2 stitches on both top and bottom, and I'm just going to pull it through, and then I'm going to go into the next one and grab both of those and pull it through. So I'm going to do this all the way around, just like that, and I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I have that all weaved in, and now I'm just going to pick up one of these inner loops, and I'm going to pull up a loop, and then I'm going to tighten this so that's now knotted, and then I'm going to weave in my end. And then I take my little gem and I slide it in the center, and then I'm going to take my yarn from the back and push it through the center and leave in a tail, and then I'm going to go through the next one and get into the bottom part, and I'm going to match it up with that one. And you can knot this and then just weave in your ends, and that way it's not going to come undone, and you'll just go into the next 2 stitches, and then so you're going to do that all the way around, going through both of those front and back. All the way around. And I'll come back when I've got that done. And so there you have your little donut that's a fidget, a little quiet fidget thing, toy. And there's just a little glass, little marble, and then this one has stuffing, of course, and then you used your safety eyes like you'd have here, and then hot glue the little mouth on, and of course stuffing. So, and there is your donuts, a fidget toy, and just a regular happy safety eye donut. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.